So let's talk about the power of having a company page, whether it's for nonprofit, for your business, or an association. And so I started this American Legion Post 29 Marietta page for my Legion Post about 11 months ago. As you can see, we're up to about 216 followers. And so some of the benefits of having a page, one, if you do a search on Google, this LinkedIn page is showing up on page one. That's one of the things. LinkedIn has really good search results. I've also used this for shows that I'm a part of, like Dealcasters and other podcasts. And so that's another area that you may want to consider that. And so some of the other benefits of having the page is, first of all, right, you do have followers, so it can show up in their feed. When we look at the actual feed itself, some of the things we can do, and this kind of goes back to the older days, we'll even say of Facebook, is you can actually follow other pages. And so in this case, you can see I can manage the following, and we've got 42 pages that we're following. They'll actually recommend some. So, this looks like a good one to follow here, the Warrior Bonfire Program. So I'm going to go ahead and follow that. So then we'll start to see their content as well. And when you're following a page, it actually gets you ready to comment, reshare, post as your page because you're operating it through the page dashboard. So that's definitely beneficial. The other thing you can do is you can invite people to follow your page. You can, do this. You get 250 credits per month for each admin, but also individuals that follow the page can invite their friends to follow it as well. So that's a another great thing to start to grow that following. And so, why would you want to get followers? Well, once you get up to about 150 followers, one of the things you do get is the ability to create some things. So, you've got events. One of the things that we do, we've had people join our Legion after coming to events we've posted on LinkedIn. Because when you do create an event and you invite someone, it's going in through the invite network box on LinkedIn. And so, you get some options. You can do online events. Once you get over that 150, 200 followers, you can actually create several different types of online events. You can do LinkedIn audio events. LinkedIn audio doesn't require any cameras. You can literally run it off your phone. It's like, think of it as a almost like a live podcast or a live radio show because you can bring people on stage, they can participate. It's great because you don't have to be camera ready and you can literally, set this up on the fly so you could be out somewhere and create that. LinkedIn Live is actually their video format, so the ability with LinkedIn Live is you can live stream using third-party tools like StreamYard or Ecamm, EVMux, and others to go live, have audience interaction, and those videos stay out on your page or your profile as well. And you can also have eternal or external event links. So if you want people to do that, if you're having an in-person event, same thing. You can create an events. As an example, if you're having monthly luncheons or other type of meetings that you want to have open to the public, you can do that. As you can see, you can put times, locations. You can have external event links. You can also add speakers. So if you have people on LinkedIn that are going to be speaking at your event, you can tag them. That will show up with their profile if they are choosing to accept that invitation. So I think really a lot of power in LinkedIn events, especially if you're in that B2B space. Some of the other things that we can create with this is we can create newsletters once we get over 150. Now, the power of newsletters is you can literally have everyone that's following your page will get that newsletter. Not only will it show up in their LinkedIn feed, but LinkedIn actually sends it out through email to those people that are following your page, giving them a notification. And then the beauty of that is you don't need to ask them for their email. People know it's coming from LinkedIn, so there's a little bit more of a trust factor there. And you can, really decide what frequency you want to do your newsletter. And in the newsletter, you can share, links and video and other things that can really help grow your audience, grow your business, teach people about those things that you are doing. And so and then also, if you wanna just do post itself, you can post photos, you can post video. If you wanna upload video on LinkedIn that is not live, you can go up to 10 minutes. So if you wanna upload a native video, those perform well. Video is becoming a bigger and bigger thing on LinkedIn, so I think it's a great idea to do that. Polls, you can also create polls. You can have multiple choice answers in the sense that or options for people to choose. You can change your duration. One of the things to consider as well is that when you do a poll, that it lets you know where people responded in your poll just to the poll creator, not to the general public. So if you wanted to reach out to someone that maybe responded a certain way and start to have a conversation with them, you can do that. And then uh, another really powerful thing about why you want to consider having a page, as I'm going to show you here, is this is an example of what happens when you don't have a versus having a page. So East Cobb Business Association, which I'm familiar with, right? Their page pops up right away. It starts to show me people that are affiliated with them. I know another local business association that I'm familiar with, just to kind of show you the difference here and why you want to create a business page for yourself. So I know of the Marietta Business Association. I've participated in some of their events. And so when we hit that, you'll see, right? It's just showing me people. It's just random. There's no location. And even here, when I do click on this, you can see that this is an unclaimed page. So that's something that isn't really helping this organization. And so that's one of the reasons why I think it's so important to create pages for your business or your associations, because even though people use groups in LinkedIn, groups just don't have the dynamics and the stickiness of pages. Pages also now have inboxes, so people can message you. It can be a great way to start to communicate with people as well. So definitely think that something to consider. And the other beauty of creating a company page is it's free. You can have multiple pages, you can have multiple admins. And so definitely consider getting yourself involved in the power of company pages.